Welcome to the Snapshots of History channel. Hey friends, today we're taking an exciting journey through some of the most astonishing inventions of the 20th century. Let's go. In the photograph, we see an intriguing invention, the anti-theft briefcase. This device was designed to protect its contents from thieves. If someone tried to steal the briefcase, the owner could press a hidden button, causing the briefcase to burst open and scatter papers and documents everywhere. The idea was to slow down the thief and draw attention from passers-by, giving the owner a chance to retrieve their belongings. This photograph shows a quirky invention called the sun lamp oven, or lamp grill, from the 1960s. The concept was to cook food using high-powered lamps that would heat and roast meat, like the turkey seen here. This device used lamps instead of traditional heating, offering an alternative to ovens or grills. In this photograph, we see a quirky invention from the past, the radio hat. This device was created in the 1930s to allow people to listen to the radio on the go. The antenna and radio receiver were built directly into the hat, with sound delivered through small earphones. This photograph shows an unusual invention from the 1930s, a baby cage designed for city apartments. With limited outdoor space and dense urban environments, parents use these window-attached cages to give their infants access to fresh air. The structure allowed babies to be outside, even if the family had no access to a yard or garden. This photograph shows a test of bulletproof glass from the 1930s. The invention aimed to increase the safety of law enforcement officers and bank clerks. The man inside the glass box is demonstrating that the glass can protect him from bullets. This photograph shows an intriguing invention for drivers, a coffee maker built into a car. This device was designed for drivers who didn't want to waste time stopping for coffee. The coffee maker was mounted on the dashboard, allowing the driver to brew fresh coffee while on the go. This photograph features an unusual invention from the 1970s, an electric bra. The device was designed as a safety alarm system for women. If a potential aggressor approached, the woman could activate the bra, which would emit a loud signal or even deliver a small electric shock to deter the attacker. In this photograph, we see a quirky invention from the past, a multi-cigarette holder. This device allowed a person to light and smoke up to 10 cigarettes at once. It was designed for those who wanted to save time on smoking breaks or simply enjoyed eccentricity. However, given the sheer number of cigarettes, it was not only impractical, but also extremely harmful to health. This photograph shows one of the earliest experimental deep-sea diving suits developed in the early 20th century. This bulky suit was designed for deep-sea dives, providing protection against pressure and allowing the diver to breathe at great depths. This photograph shows an invention called the cat mew, a device designed to scare away rodents. It emitted a sound resembling a cat's meow to frighten off mice and rats. The idea was to tap into the instinctive fear rodents have of predators. Although the concept was interesting, the device's effectiveness was questionable, and it never became widely used. This photograph shows a device for automatic self-tanning application. This invention emerged in the mid-20th century when tanning became a fashionable trend. The machine allowed users to evenly apply tanning lotion by simply directing the sprayer onto their skin. The idea was to achieve a beautiful tan without spending hours in the sun. In this photograph, we see one of the earliest attempts to create a portable viewing device, TV glasses. This 1960s invention aimed to combine television technology with eyeglasses, allowing the user to watch TV without a standard screen. The antennas picked up the signal, and a small screen in front of the eyes displayed the image. This photograph features glowing tires, an invention by Goodyear in the 1960s. These unique tires were made from a synthetic rubber material that could transmit light. Inside the tire, small light bulbs created the glowing effect. The concept was to not only give the car a stylish look, but also improve visibility on the roads. This photograph shows an unusual invention, a baby carriage radio monitor from the 1920s. This device allowed parents to listen to the sounds their baby made from a distance. The radio antenna amplified the signal and transmitted the sound through a loudspeaker as seen in the image. The idea was to give parents more freedom and peace of mind while their baby was outside. In the photograph, we see one of the more unusual inventions from World War II, a gas-proof baby stroller. During a time when the threat of gas attacks was real, parents sought ways to protect their children by any means possible. This device was a fully sealed stroller with a small ventilation valve and a filter, allowing the baby inside to breathe safe air. This photograph shows an experiment by L. Ron Hubbard, the founder of Scientology, who attempted to prove that plants, in this case tomatoes, could feel pain. Hubbard used a device called an e-meter, electrometer, to measure the emotional states of plants under various stimuli. Although the idea was creative and unconventional, there was no scientific validation for these experiments, and the results remained controversial. This photograph shows people wearing early 20th century life-saving suits. These suits were designed to provide safety for swimmers and served as predecessors to modern life vests. The design featured inflatable tubes wrapped around the body, which were meant to keep a person afloat. This photograph shows an unusual invention for skincare, an ice mask. This device was used in the mid-20th century to refresh the face and tighten the skin. Ice cubes were placed in special compartments of the mask, which was then worn over the face. It was believed that this cold treatment helped reduce wrinkles and improve skin tone. This photograph shows one of the most unusual military inventions, a firearm with a curved barrel. This invention appeared in the mid-20th century with the goal of allowing soldiers to shoot around corners without exposing themselves to danger. The curved barrel was designed to direct bullets along a bend, enabling shooting from behind cover. However, due to technical issues such as loss of accuracy and risk to the shooter, the idea never gained widespread use. This photograph showcases a humorous invention, a double smoking pipe. This accessory was designed for two people to smoke from the same pipe simultaneously while maintaining a conversation. It was more of a novelty or a playful experiment, as its practical use was highly questionable. This photograph shows one of the unusual inventions from the early 20th century, an amphibious bicycle. This vehicle was designed to move both on land and water. The large hollow spheres acted as floats, providing buoyancy in the water. This photograph shows a unique invention, a revolver with an attached camera. This unusual gadget was developed in the mid-20th century to capture the exact moment of a shot. The camera would take a picture at the same time the trigger was pulled, documenting everything happening in front of the barrel at the moment of the shot. This photograph shows a humorous invention, a special brush designed for bald heads. This accessory was created for people with partial or full hair loss to maintain the shine and cleanliness of their scalp. The brush was curved to comfortably cover the surface of the head. This photograph shows a unique invention, a special piano designed for bedridden patients. This instrument was created for individuals who, due to health conditions, could not sit or stand but still wanted to continue practicing music. The piano was angled in such a way that a person lying in bed could play without having to get up. This photograph shows one of the Quirky inventions, a spoon with a fan. This gadget was designed to cool down hot food, preventing burns while eating soup or other hot dishes. A small fan attached to the spoon would start spinning automatically as the spoon was brought closer to the mouth, cooling the contents.